It was a quiet morning in New York City. Birds flying over tall skyscrapers, people rushing to work and kids laughing in the park. Everything seemed peaceful, until the sky turned dark. Heavy clouds began swirling above the city, thunder roared, and lightning struck the tallest tower. From the storm Thor, the god of thunder, descended, his hammer crackling with lightning. At the same time, deep in the streets below, Spider-Man was swinging between buildings, following an emergency call about a strange energy pulse in the city center. Weird storm in the middle of the day? Yeah, that's totally normal, he joked, landing on a rooftop. Then the ground shook. Cars alarmed, windows shattered. From beneath the streets, Hulk burst out with a roar, smashing a sewer cover into the air. His green eyes glowed with anger. Hulk feels power. Hulk smash storm. Thor landed nearby, his hammer spinning. Stay back, creature. You endanger this city with your rage. Hulk growled, slamming his fists on the ground. Hulk, no danger. Hulk save city from Thunder Man. Before Thor could respond, Spider-Man flipped between them, shooting webs at both sides. Whoa, big guys. Let's not destroy the city before lunch, okay? But both heroes were too angry to listen. Thor's hammer lit up the sky with lightning. Hulk caught it midair and was thrown backward by the shockwave. Spider-Man dove in, webbing a nearby falling car before it hit the street. The force of the blast shattered glass everywhere. People screamed, and the three heroes faced each other, misunderstood and ready to fight. Thor charged first, summoning a bolt of thunder. Hulk caught the blow on his arm, shouting, "Hulk stronger than thunder," and threw a punch that sent Thor crashing into a building. Spider-Man swung between them, trying to calm things down. Guys, maybe we can, talk before you break every building in Manhattan? But Thor came flying back, striking the ground with Mjolnir. You are both threats to mankind, he shouted. Spider-Man dodged, flipping in midair. Threats? I literally saved a cat 10 minutes ago. The fight grew intense. Lightning flashed, web shots flew, and the ground shook from Hulk's roars. People ran in panic. The city was becoming a war zone. But amid all the chaos, Spider-Man's enhanced hearing picked up a faint sound. A child crying. He turned and saw smoke coming from a burning building nearby. Inside, a small family was trapped. A mother, a father, and their young daughter. Oh no, Peter whispered. He shouted to the others. Stop fighting. There's a family trapped inside that building. Thor paused, his hammer lowering. Hulk looked toward the smoke, his anger slowly fading. Without another word, Spider-Man swung toward the fire, breaking through a window. The heat was intense, but he moved fast, wrapping his web around fallen debris. He lifted the little girl into his arms. The floor above them cracked. We're out of time, he shouted. Hulk leapt forward, bursting through the wall to hold up the collapsing ceiling with his massive strength. Hulk, hold. Go now. Thor raised his hammer and summoned a massive storm, not to destroy but to call rain. Heavy rain poured from the sky, quenching the flames. The storm shall save them, he roared. Spider-Man carried the child out first, then went back for her parents. The moment they were safe, the building began to fall apart. Hulk was still inside, holding the structure together. Thor flew in and grabbed Hulk's arm. Come, green friend, he shouted. With a burst of lightning, they both shot out just as the building collapsed into dust. When the smoke cleared, the family was safe. The little girl hugged Spider-Man tightly, whispering, "Thank you, hero." Spider-Man smiled under his mask. Hey, that's what we do. Thor placed his hammer on the ground, nodding. Perhaps I was wrong. You both fight not for destruction but for life. Hulk crossed his arms and gave a small smile. Hulk save family. Hulk happy. Spider-Man looked at both of them and laughed. So are we good now? Because my suit's on fire and I'm running out of web fluid. Thor chuckled and patted his shoulder. Ah, young warrior. You have earned the respect of Asgard. The three heroes stood side by side as the sun broke through the clouds. The city, though damaged, was safe. People began to cheer. Spider-Man. Thor. Hulk. Spider-Man waved awkwardly. Guess we make a pretty good team when we're not punching each other. Thor smiled. Sometimes heroes must clash to learn to trust. Hulk nodded slowly. Hulk like team. And as they walked away together, Spider-Man looked back at the saved family, their hands held tight, and whispered, "That's what being a hero really means."